last part I'm going to share is to kind of like a closeout thing. When I was after I left high school, though, as I lived my adult life, my young adult life, I attended an off-the-reservation boarding school, northern Utah, and the family that stayed with a foster family, though the school that I attended, a lot of them helped me improve my English speaking, pronunciation, and language. By the time I graduated with a high school diploma, they kind of helped me. And then I went at a volunteering church mission. I did it for 2 years. They call it missionary elders. They Rapid City, South Dakota. Actually, I spent some time at the southern part of the state, South Dakota, on Native American communities. Although later on, I went east, all the way to Sioux Falls, South Dakota, only Sioux City, Iowa. So I spent about a little over a year in other communities. There was about as big as Flagstaff, as big as Farmington, New Mexico. I came back, I finished it. I took some classes, and then I was able to understand, learn how to manage, not only in the area of finances, but also to just kind of get involved with newspapers, and also to understand how the themes and values kind of work together. Although from there, I went and I would go and apply for jobs, just like a lot of people do. And throughout this experiences, I've made some ups and downs. Though there was sometimes I was without a vehicle, and sometimes I spent all my money. But when those things happen, so I learned from those. Even though sometimes I'll be hitchhiking again, though I'll be on foot again sometimes. Put up with the hot weather, the wind, or the cold weather. That's to get back home, or try to go to a relative's place, or try to conduct a paperwork around the reservation. But despite these, we still have a long ways to go. A lot of you still have years ahead and still got life to go. That means we still have so much and opportunities and so much choices that we can still make until we may be at this time we feel that we're stuck not only with the virus that is going on, but also health-wise. We may have families that have already broken up. We may have lost and separated from loved ones. Even kids and grandkids are down. Some of the choices that we make. But despite that, today we still have the greater capacity to change our own circumstances, which another word, empower, English language. Because your future it can be as bright as your own faith and belief. The path that we chose is that people that are in San Francisco, indigenous populations, there's a place, Native American house for recovery and for discussion, sessions, or class, job readiness, and then there's trauma, historical trauma, that people discuss how they can overcome, work together as a group, so they can return, move on with their lives. They prison, jail, people, prisoners, and they can have sweat lodge, or they can attend these German power, traditional hand drum, prayer song, and they facilitation. But my situation, as I'm over here by Blue Gap and Pinion, don't they low mark in the Arizona side. I still try to do what I can, do my best to, when I attend church, to live a life that's worthy at all. At the same time, to remember our great-grandfathers and our great-grandmas, what they've taught the lessons on their grandmother, their grandfathers down there. We don't forget how they lived their lives. Although even a lot of times, it's like I use the Nick at the Navajo language. The church that I go to in English is called the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. A lot of people call it the Mormons or the LDS that are there. But the Nick at your Navajo is so there's Baho Rani, Yana Zene Kid, Hayis Kanikita. It's a long word. Latter-day, a kid, Yana Zene, all the saints, so it's a college, such a physical that you revival, so that the prayer meeting, the TV, not that kids evangelism that sometimes radio just Sunday from Farmington Key Indian radio that comes on Sundays, and then we got KGAK radio from Gallup, then we have radio from Winter Rock, Arizona too, from KT, and they teach them. They do invite behavioral department. They are Native American Navajo traditional practitioner. Those are showing unit that Pueblo that the ni Nagoya or surrounding shop that Southern Ute. Then we got the Shon and that but this we have San Carlos Apache and they Phoenix. We got the we have to Adams like from state U.S. and the Mexican border. There's a indigenous population that live there. They do get invited to attend that intertribal ceremonial gathering in Gallup. So in closing, just to keep going, to stay until you finish your class, so you can return to the life you'll be able to hope for. Let's hear now for sitting in the sessions.